at a SP1C battle. This is an ace tanker on Erlenberg defending the assault. This is not a good tank, and I'm going to try to free market. I'm not quite there yet. It has good gun depression. Power to weight is not very good. It's supposed to kind of be a camo spotty tank, but the camo is not that good. You can't really get in position because it doesn't have good horsepower to ton. The top speed's okay. It's just like a lot of tier 7 light tanks. They're just not very competitive actually. The gun's pretty derpy. It hits for like, I think it's 210. I'm gonna use almost all heat in this game because of the pen on the standard rounds are really poor, and when I'm trying to 3-mark something, I don't really care if I have to pay a little extra money in credits to like not bounce shells. So I'll often go to this location if I've got support along the 0 line and snipers and stuff. They usually don't expect the tank to be here so early, so you can usually get into these bushes and surprise somebody, especially if your 6th sense hasn't gone off. You gotta watch out for incoming fire from like the H6 where the LTG is. They'll sometimes crossfire you. So you can't just sit up there forever. There's a little ridge that I think I'll use in a minute on the backside of this that is something I can take advantage of. So a couple early spots, early damage. If I can control this area, I should be able to control a large percentage of the map. There's an example of staying up on that hill probably a little too long. Turn around here so I can run down the hill faster when I do get spotted. I'm anticipating getting spotted, but if we can push these guys off this hill, it'll be helpful in terms of map control. That was a pretty lucky snapshot. You can see there's incoming fire from the other angles here again. There's Artie. Kind of know where he is now. Oh, and the other one. But yeah, ultimately, I probably already, like, with 1,000 combined and not lost any MOE progress because his expectations for this tank are just so low. So that's cool. It looks like my friends, if I'm reading the map, are thinking about helping me and coming up here and forcing these guys off. It's a little hard to tell for sure. Yeah, the T-20's coming back. Ideally, somebody can snap some shots into him. Perfect. I'm kind of doing a stutter here for artillery. I got shot by that T-40 earlier, so I'm going to have to watch out for wherever he is. There he is. I should probably be shooting the other medium yet. I really should take the one shot out, but he's behind the ridge there. It's a little too much. I should be able to shoot this guy from cover. Find an outline, go again. Might get spotted here. Blind fired me. See, my friends are moving up here, so I can just chill for a second and let them catch up with the fight. Or take it myself. And again, I know there's tanks, like the LTG is going to try to crossfire me, so I'm going to not stand up on the hill, stay up on the hill and get shot like our T-20 is. He died. So this was, I just made this play mostly just to kind of have a really quick look around. I was hoping that we would clear this corner. Our tanks are going in there, so I'm going to try to support them. I would often run in there myself. I'm a little low on health. Nashorn would be able to give me trouble in close quarters. You can see kind of how slow the shell trajectory is. So now our city too is just getting absolutely crushed. So that makes me pretty nervous. I was hoping I could really quick whip a spot through here and maybe see their Artie. Yep, there's Artie. Bought a VK as well. I think I load a standard around here, so won't go through the wall correctly otherwise. I think I wasn't sure if I wanted to try to win this game, honestly, or if I wanted to try to farm. We're close on hit points, but they just have so much stuff in the city. So I feel like I could probably dig out this VK and then kill Artie, and then have like 3.5 to 4,000 combined game, and theoretically progress my MOE. Like the AT push here, you should be able to wiggle that LTG out of cover. There we are. And it's kind of here that I decided, well, maybe I should go back and actually try to win this game. So we're up on hit points by a little bit, but I don't know if I think we have good position or not. We kind of don't. I guess we kind of surrounded them. They should push out against our Skoda first. So hopefully I can get some cross shots and/or spots in here. They brought back the HP to within striking distance. It's always a question of, should I shoot or should I continue spotting here? I use this bush pretty well in this scenario. Our Tiger's doing a good job of understanding the situation too. He's just, you know, as much as he's sitting back and just kind of waiting for stuff to come to him, that's kind of what he's got to do, because we are so outnumbered. I'm pretty sure it's going to get spotted there, but I guess Tigers don't have great view range, or maybe this guy doesn't. So I'm worried about the light tank again, so I should get back into the bush here. Have another look for him. I don't want to get into a close quarters battle with that thing. Because he's got more hit points than me, and then he's also probably a better tank for damage dealing. He's pinned down, hopefully I can push mechanic. Always makes me nervous when a dude takes a corner and just starts lining up a shot. I had no idea if he was going to blind fire, if I was actually spotted. So I'm feeling a lot better about the game now. They still could give us trouble. Leo is way out of position, I think. I'm not even sure if he's within render to actually shoot the cap if they do make it across the bridge, and I certainly don't think he'll spot them. If I were him, I'd probably move up to like the A3 area and use the bushes there. You know, in some regards, daring them to come chase, and theoretically then should be able to, with the amount of time left in the game, secure a win, just because they can't both chase a Leo and secure cap and kill all our tanks. So I've had a pretty good game. I'm going to go push out, try to get that extra little bit. I don't really think we're going to lose this game at this point. I don't think they can cap it. I don't think they can kill all of us. So I'm going to try to push my MOE up. So 3,000 damage and 1,000 spotting so far. It's pretty solid. Got a heat round. I don't want to just get bounced. Wait till I get inside. Reloading regular shell for Artie. You can see there. I could use the HE shell, but those have such awful shell velocity, and chances are I would have to two-shot him anyway. Got 5 kills. I guess I could have pushed earlier, theoretically, but ultimately we secured cap, so yeah, good game. I had a lot of good movement in this one, and I thought that I was able to have like a plan. I like to try to vision control half the map. It makes it so they can't really vision control and map control is very important. especially on more open maps. If they can't use half the map, then they just have a lot of limitations in the way they can attack. You know, if we hadn't secured that, the Tiger probably would have been crossfired by their mediums, and they would have won. So getting up into the bushes, taking aggressive early locations when you have enough support, that's gone wrong for me before, obviously, too. And then trying to decide if you want to win the game or just farm, and when it's appropriate to go farm. So yeah, pretty good game in what I would consider a lackluster tier 8 light tank. Tier 7 light tank.